National organizations have advocated the release of Sunday Jackson from death row after a decade, accepting his innocence, recalling an incident recently in Adamawa State where Jackson defended himself against an attack by Fulani Eda Buba Buruwo, resulting in the other's unfortunate demise from Jackson's actions. Subsequently, the Supreme Court's decision led to Jackson's sentencing to death. The Executive Director of the U.S.-Nigeria Law Group, Emmanuel Ogbebe, called for clemency at a media briefing in Abuja on Monday. He discussed the Supreme Court's verdict, emphasizing inconsistencies in the judgment, particularly the discrepancy in the number of stabs attributed to Jackson, changing from 2 to 3. Ogbebe also shared the personal accounts relating to cattle incidents, underscoring the ongoing crisis and the importance of community-led conflict resolution.
So, seeing the father and others gave me a new perspective to the challenges that the Fulanis face. Because one thing about the Fulanis is that they go into different communities and they assimilate and they are part of the community. They speak the language, they intermarry in those communities. But that's not the case in most of Middle Belt and the South. This is largely in the North. So it is, unfortunately, the foreign Fulanis who come into Nigeria from abroad and liaise with the Nigerian Fulanis in quotes and prompts them to facilitate their attacks.
The person who has now become an international cause has gone beyond the borders of Nigeria. Since our last press conference, there are no less than six significant events that have happened. And Barrister Emmanuel Ogbebe already mentioned one of them. And that was when we were in Adamawa State in Newman last week. We met not only with the mother and father of Sunday Jackson, who themselves submitted a request to Governor Fintiri of Adamawa State,